Data analysts spend a lot of time organizing data and performing calculations. Luckily, there's lots of different tools to help them do just that, including spreadsheets. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the ways data analysts use spreadsheets to help them with their day-to-day responsibilities. Later, you'll get to test out some of these things yourself. But for now, let's start with a quick look at how data analysts use spreadsheets to do their jobs. This will change depending on the work you need to complete, but here's an overview of a few of the major tasks. Imagine you work for a construction company. Your company needs your spreadsheet skills to analyze some data about their expenses. So you access the appropriate data and add it to your spreadsheet. We won't cover all the details of this project right now, but you will get a chance to see lots of spreadsheet features up close and personal as we move forward. What do you do with the data now that it's in your spreadsheet? Again, this will be different for each job, but you might start by organizing your data with the task you've been given. For example, you might put your data in a pivot table. We've talked about pivot tables before in this course. We'll cover them in more detail later on, but for now, just think of them as well-organized and very useful tables. Next, you might filter the data in the pivot table. Sorting and filtering data is a common part of most jobs. This lets you focus only on the data you'll need for your analysis. In our example, maybe you only need the expenses for a certain time frame, like the last 3 months. After you've filtered your data, you could perform some calculations to learn more about it. Maybe you need to find out which construction projects ended up costing the most money. This is where formulas and functions are really handy. We'll talk about them in just a bit. But formulas and functions are great for doing some quick math, especially once you run out of fingers and toes to count on. Now you've seen some of the ways data analysts are using spreadsheets in their day-to-day work for a lot of different tasks, including organizing their data and making calculations. Before you know it, we'll have you working in your own spreadsheets.